Let's be honest. You've seen it play itself out time and time again. He's got the swagger, he's got the game. He shows up late for school almost every day. He has tattoo sleeves on his arms. He ignores the most beautiful girl in the room. And yet, that girl still wants him. But why? Why does the bad boy always get the girl?
Stick around for the video, and not only will I explain to you exactly why the bad boy always gets the girl, but I'll also explain to you why you shouldn't be the bad boy. And more importantly, I'll explain to you a better alternative. Make sure you're tuned in because in the end there's going to be a crazy twist.
So, it's no secret that the seemingly worst of men get the best looking and most submissive behaving women, right? These guys are absolute bums, whether that's because they're literally broke or just in terms of their mindset. They're lowlives, they're users. They don't even care about people. They don't even care about the girl, but they still get the girl.
Let me explain. The female brain is composed of both a logical side and an emotional side. Both of these sides of the brain play an important role in your decision making, but the emotional side overrules the logical side on many occasions. Therefore, they often find themselves, and we often find them, saying and doing things that make no logical sense from the outside.
Take partner selection, for example. More often than not, they choose the bad boy. This guy knows exactly how to push all the right buttons to get those neurons firing off in your brain. He makes a motion with his hand. He lets off a slight smirk. Then he makes a quirky comment. These things are perfectly timed to elicit an emotional response from the woman. He doesn't do much, but what he does, it has a powerful emotional impact. Now contrast this with the good guy, the guy who's fair and mild mannered. He has all of his ducks in a row. He may mess up here and there, but just as expected, he'll apologize for it. He's present, he's there, and he's consistent. And that, my friends, is just the problem. He's consistently there for her. He's predictable. Her pattern recognition can sniff out his most likely move from a mile away. And this bores her, bro. It's boring to know exactly what's going to happen next. Imagine watching a movie with the most predictable plot known to man, with absolutely no twists at the end of it.
You wouldn't even want to waste your time watching a movie like that, but if you did have the gall to sit down and engage with it, you'd probably walk out within the first 30 minutes of the film. It's classified as boring because it's predictable. It almost feels like a waste of time.
I want to explain to you guys how, yes, the bad boy technique, if you will, can be mastered and harnessed to get you just about any girl you want. But it's a bad idea. You see, when you're a bad boy who isn't really a bad boy, it's called putting on a mask. You're behaving like someone that you're not just for a specific outcome. And you're happy when you get that outcome, but you always have to plug in X in order to get Y. The moment you stop plugging in X, aka the moment you stop being a bad boy, you stop getting Y, aka the girl stops being interested in you. The outcome may be fun, but the bad boy trope isn't naturally you. Therefore, it won't last forever. You'll eventually get tired of performing, and once that performance is over, you'll drop the mask and it'll all be over with.
You may be able to put up the mask for a good month, maybe even a good 2 months, but she'll eventually see through the cracks and reject the real you. And this will be both painful and embarrassing. For the love of everything good and holy, don't be a nice guy. Don't be the guy who sacrifices his time and personal boundaries with the hopes of finally being validated and liked. Don't modify your natural response to the daily stimuli of life based upon what you think will get you the most positive response from people.
Okay? That's just weak and not manly at all. It's okay to be a man. It's okay to have firm boundaries. Some people may not like it when you enforce them in the moment, but they'll ultimately respect you for having and enforcing them. And respect is one of the most valuable currencies in today's day and age.
Next, once you've dealt with yourself, we're going to focus on the toxic women who reward these types of bad boys. And this is the twist, because I was never personally given this advice before. Avoid women who want bad boys and thugs at all costs. Period, point blank. You don't want these kinds of women. Trust me, they're more trouble than they're worth. And they tell them themselves at the beginning of the talking stage. They let it be known the kind of man they're looking for, so avoid these women. Because truthfully, they're ungodly. Maybe they're lukewarm Christians who don't have it together yet, or they're not Christian at all. Don't be mad about it. Don't be bitter. Just accept that that's who they are and move on. Continue to be a good man, not a nice man. Seek Christ first and let these kinds of women go. I've personally wrestled with this conundrum for a while, especially as a Christian. But this is my ultimate attitude as of right now on the whole entire topic. They don't want me. Guess what? I don't want them either. Bye. See ya. And I know that there's a good woman out there who ultimately appreciate me for exactly who I am. God willing. But that's it for the video though. Peace.